Alright guys, I just want to make a quick video just talking about something that I noticed about YouTube and I guess the knife community. And it's just got me really fucking confused. This is just going to be me talking and fucking with this Kershaw groove because that's what I'm carrying today. You know, there's a lot of people on here that make knife videos. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say a lot, but there's a lot of us in the knife community on here on YouTube. A lot of good channels, a lot of, a lot of really good guys. That's not saying I'm a fan of everybody on here, any of my subscribers. You should know that I'm definitely not a fan of everybody in the knife community. And a lot of people don't like me because of that. But I really don't give a fuck, to tell you the truth. I'm just going to say it how it is. Just like I do in my reviews. And that's what the point I'm trying to get at. If there's something bad about a knife, even if I spend a lot of money on it, I'm still going to tell you the bad thing about that knife. I'm not just going to sit there and say that it's great and there's no blade play or there's no fit and finish problems. If there is any of that shit, I'm the type of person where I'm going to say it. I'm not going to feel like an asshole because I bought it and then, make a video saying it's great when it's really not. And I'm not saying there's a lot of people on here that do that. But what I am saying is there's a lot of people on here that that do nothing but praise almost every knife. And I just don't understand it because I've had a lot of those knives that they're praising, and maybe I'm just getting nothing but, just a shitload of duds. I'm getting the shittiest knives from every manufacturer. I really don't think that's the case, but I don't know. There's a lot of people on YouTube that just, they don't point out flaws. They don't, maybe they just don't have the same attention to detail that some people do. I like to think I have a really good attention to detail. I pay really close attention to everything, especially when it comes to knives, but just in general, in life I do. I don't know. I'm just saying there is, I'm not saying dishonest people. There's just a lot of people that make videos, and I'm not talking about anybody in particular, so I don't want anybody getting fucking butthurt PMing me or leaving me a comment saying it sounds like I'm talking about them or they think this. I'm not talking about anybody. I'm just saying I've seen a lot of reviews where it's just all positive, and that's good. It's good to be positive. But I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but there's a lot of fucking negatives, especially in production knives, especially in lower-end production knives, and even in higher-end production knives and in customs and anything. And I, for one, pretty much always cover the negatives and the positives, and at least, to the best of my ability. But not everybody else on here does that. And that's fine. That's your thing. And it seems to be the more you don't cover the negative things, the more popular you are on YouTube, at least in the knife community. And that's fine with me if I never become popular. Like I've said a million times before, I do this for me. I don't do this for anybody else. I do this just to wind down. It's something I enjoy doing. It takes my mind off of, a busy work day or whatever the hell else. But, these people that have nothing but positive reviews, they have they have more support than people that are a little bit negative and like to point out negative things. And I know why that is, because people, they don't want to hear negative shit about their $400 Strider or their $400 Sabenza or, even their $100 Spyderco Paramilitary 2 that has side-to-side play like they all do. I don't give a fuck what anybody says anyways. Or, how their cold steel knife is comes with shit steel or whatever it may be. They don't want to hear that because they paid for it. And that's understandable, but that's just not me. And it seems like there's a whole lot of that on YouTube, and that's fine. But you have to pretty much take, when it's like that, you got to pretty much take everything you see with a grain of salt because you never know what you're getting. I can tell you, though, that if I review something, I'm going to tell you the negatives. I'm going to tell you what fucked up. I'm going to tell you what sucks. I'm going to tell you if the blade's not centered, if it has blade play, if the detent sucks, if the edge came dull, if the blade finish sucks, or I'm going to tell you everything. And if it's all good, I'm going to tell you it's all good. And if it's not, I'm going to point it out. I mean, even if it's really expensive, I'm still going to point it out. I don't fucking care. That's just how I am. I don't know. That's just my little rant about what I think about that subject. I don't even know what to call it, but yeah, it's just something I've noticed. I've noticed a lot of people don't like to point out the negatives in a knife or in a knife company, or stuff like that. I don't really understand it. But that's just me. Please don't leave me a comment getting all ass hurt or any of that shit. I'm not talking about anybody in particular. If I was, I'd say who the fuck it was. I'm not. So that's that. If you want to leave a comment, cool. If you want to thumbs down this video, go for it. Or actually, yeah, go for it. Alright, thanks guys. Later.